Michael, go one more time. Michael said, look at the camera and then take your face away. Watch. Go back and watch.
Oh, that's what he said?
Now watch what I do with my face. I did exactly what he told me. He liked that one.
He said, look at the camera.
Watch. See how I turn my face? Look. Turn around and look. That's it. He just want that much. He just want me to look, turn around, and look.
Wow.
He got Scorsese, the director, he left. Michael sitting in the chair, just me and Michael.
Also, Michael's a director at that moment right there?
Director. He directed me. He said, do it like when I first saw you. He likes that shit. When I first saw you. Because I did it for him. And I said, he was like, yeah, that shit. He said, that's it. Cut. 3 takes. I did 3 takes. And I was waiting for him.
The show starts in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Flash Talks, history worth listening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Flashback, and today we have a very special guest with us. He's not only a highly accomplished artist, but also a mentor and well-known name in the entertainment industry. He has shared the stage with some of the biggest names in the business, including Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson's. His performance at Def Comedy Jam and his appearance on Phill Donahue Show has also earned him a special place in the hearts of his fans. He's a true inspiration to aspiring artists and has played an instrumental role in shaping the careers of many. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished guest who will share his valuable insights and experiences with us tonight. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Roger G. What's good, my brother?
I'm like, what the hell are you going to introduce me? I'm waiting for
Are you ready to fight? You ready to fight?
I like that. That was a good intro. Good intro.
Thank you, brother. How you doing, man? How it is everything? How's life? Man, I'm telling you, man, you don't age a day. You look the same way when I met you in the early 90s, man.
I can't complain, man. Can't complain. God is good, man, all day, every day.
Yes, brother. But everything good with you, man? Like
look, I just had surgery about a month ago. My birthday, then 2 days I went in, and then after that, so I'm locked down right now recuperating, healing,
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's
mental
up.
state of mind. I'm in a New York state of mind. I'm
There
good.
you there
I'm,
you go.
I'm spiritual. I'm thinking of the future, where we go from here. You know, it's all in place.
So
But
this is actually a great time for you to relax, to meditate, make sure you heal up so you can continue doing this because I know you're dying to go out there and perform.
that's right. But right now I'm making a lot of beats. I got beats, man.
Okay. And I want you to share some on the show. Before I start the show, this is where I would like for you to understand that it's an honor to have you on the show. I wanted to give you my flowers because you're still with us. You've been one of my mentors in my life. In fact, if it wouldn't have been for you, I wouldn't have been traveling the world. That day that I met up with you at Battery Park, and I know you remember that day. I met up with you at Battery Park. I showed up with my rollerblades, and I believe it was Bam Bam that told you about me. There's a kid that could flip, that could do. Remember, I'll do flares on the
He pulled up on the side, like watching us perform, and I was looking at him like he's getting ready to hit over here with us or what. And then I turned around and you introduced yourself to me. That was history. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then
the
the craziest thing is, you said you want to throw down in the next show, and I was like, oh snap! I was like, all right, let's do it. And I had my blades. I was ready, man. And that moment changed my life because I've seen street performances.
Right.
I've seen you perform in the past, but it's not the same when you're in the middle, when everyone is looking at you.
Right.
Like that moment right there, I was like, oh my God, this
what
is
made
like.
you do rollerblades?
Well, I never really roller skated when I was a kid, but then when I saw the rollerblades, it was like futuristic for me. And you know, when they first came out, and the craziest thing is you had some dope rollerblades with 2 wheels with some special frames.
I'm not from this planet, man.
Dude, when I saw that, and then you know what's the coolest thing? You had like a black cover, like a silky black cover over it that looked like they were from outer space, man.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
different stuff, man.
And I saw you spinning, and I'm like, wait, those are probably special rollerblades to do that. And it wasn't even special rollerblades. It was just you had that skill.
Flash, I was the type of guy I was everybody's prototype. If you had something you wanted to sell, I was your guinea pig to go to. And you got to go to me, and then I'll be the guinea pig to make it work. And then you get the money and you run off into sunset.
Oh, man.
Yo, what happened to me? So I said, yo, I got to start doing business with people. So people were coming to me, and as I was being the guinea pig, I'm like, hold up. I'm happy doing this, but I'm not setting myself up with the money the right way. Because afterwards, you want to be like, okay, the aftermath is paid. I want it to be paid. So, you know, I had people come to me and approach me and work with me on their projects, you know. Then I said, you know what? I got to be my own entrepreneur. I got to be an entrepreneur. So that's what made me get into the making of the videos, Hip Hop for Kids. Her name is Liz Mulwey. She's another lady that put me on with the Hip Hop for Kids teaching and getting videos out in the market world. When I got out in Donahue, it was my own video when I first did Donahue. That was my own. So you got to take a chance. I'm a daredevil. Definitely.
Yeah, and I love it because not only that, a lot of people don't even understand. You've been doing this for so long. Bboys, Bgirls, poppers, lockers, entertainers, they don't even understand that you've paved the way. You know, you traveled with Michael Jackson, you were on the Bad video, and a lot of people, and for the viewers that don't know, this man is the man that was there roller skating, doing the
Moonwalk.
what would you consider that? Would that be considered the moonwalk on the skates?
I call it airwalk.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jordan airwalk.
Yo,
that is airwalk, the moonwalk.
Let me tell you, that was so dope.
Michael Jackson did the moonwalk.
So now,
like air, this is in the air.
So let's start from the top because I want to know some of your history, even before you got into the hip hop and entertainment. How were you introduced to the hip hop culture? Like, and I want you to tell me, let's take Roger G when you were 10 years old. A 10-year-old Roger G, where were you like where were you at? Where were you at 10 years old?
I was copying James Brown.
Okay.
I was trying
So,
to do.
so where were you born and raised? Where were you born and raised?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. So you're 10 years old.
Do or die, best style. I'm copying James Brown. I'm putting wigs on, trying to look like James Brown. I was tripping. I was trying to be James Brown, man. So I was like, you know what? James Brown is one of the craziest dancing. His knees was dirty, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead, carry on.
His knees was dirty while he was on the ground. He would get back up. I look, why is his knees so dirty looking? His outfit's nice and his knees is dirty. And I realized he would bang on his knees on the ground. He would spin, go boom, and hit his knees. I was like, yo, that's serious. That's hard. So I started doing that. I started doing James Brown.
So at 10 years old, you're imitating James Brown.
Elvis Presley. I ain't gonna be racist. Elvis Presley. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Who else?
Elvis. I had a bang. In my grandmother's bang, I put it on right here and it hang like this. I go, you win this race? Yo, my grandma said, boy, you better put my bang up, put that shit up. I said, yo, I'm bugging. I'm trying to be. I started when I was a kid. I started early.
Yeah.
Impersonating people. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to imitate them. I was trying to be like them. Now people like trying to be like me. So that's good. It's a good thing.
Now, who else? Who else besides Elvis?
Wow, it's funny. I imitate Stevie Wonder. I do my glasses. I put my glasses on. I'm looking for them right now, but I ain't gonna do that. I can't see them.
Yo, you can't find them. You can't see them.
Right? I can't see them. But Stevie Wonder. I tried to do Prince, but I couldn't do that.
Oh, you couldn't go that.
I just didn't want to look. I didn't want to look nothing like Prince. I just couldn't do it. He was so girl looking. I couldn't do it.
So watching James Brown and watching Elvis, I know like in the 80s, when you're 10 years old, like what year would you say? Would you say early 80s or late 70s or something like that?
80s.
Okay, cool. So now you haven't seen Michael Jackson yet, right?
You say James Brown. James Brown was in this. Man, I was in the 60s.
No, I'm saying when you were 10 years old, I'm saying.
Oh, when I was 10 years old. That was just 68.
Okay, 68. So now you haven't seen Michael Jackson. You don't even know who this guy yet until you see the Jackson 5. Were you looking at them and pointing out Michael Jackson alone, or you like the entire group?
The entire group. But I was trying to do Michael Jackson too. Because I was the same age. We were the same age.
Oh, that's so dope.
No.
Man.
No.
And you ended up touring with him. Like,
right.
That is so dope. Now, I know we're fast forwarding way ahead from 10 years old to when you started touring with Michael. But talk to me, how was it that besides imitating James Brown, Elvis Presley, you weren't trying to do Prince, of course, but anything else that were you always imitating singers, or would you sing like karaoke style and do like, just imitating just different actors and different things? Like that was your thing?
That was my thing. That was my thing to get started. I was just getting started.
And how was your family about that? Like who you live with? You live with your little brothers, sisters, or aunts?
Yeah, it's 4 of us. It's me, oldest, my sister Tanya, Jeffrey, and Rosalind. Jeffrey passed away. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
And then there's 4 of us. So I was like always the one that was creative. I was the creative genius.
And you're the oldest one. Usually the middle child's the one that is pretty wild, but you're the oldest and you're the one leading the pack with
my brother Jeffrey did a song called Yo Little Brother. Yo, little brother. You're gonna get it from your dad and your mother. He did that.
Oh,
my did that.
Snap.
But they try to make it look good with a white boy.
That was your brother that sang that song?
They cut the video. Yo, the Italian mob, the mafia back then was controlling the industry. So
yeah, I used to hear the record labels, right?
Yeah. So I saw him. I said, "What happened?" He said, "They robbed me. They took my money. They're not gonna pay me. I did the song and they not put me on the contract. They canceled contract. They said they wanted to change my name. They were racist. He said I couldn't deal with it. So I didn't know what to do. I
What?
don't have no money for a lawyer, none of that. I don't have money for that.
What year would you say that was, if you could
And
remember?
it was 80 something.
That
82.
is crazy. I never knew
Before
that.
Michael Jackson
Wow.
video. And I'm talking to my brother. He's like, I don't care what they do. I just know I just want to be out there. But I'm not gonna sell my soul. He said, I'm not selling my soul, bro. He said, you do your thing. You need to get out there too. So my brother was already me and my brother was trying to do something together, but we never worked together because we was not.
And he's your younger brother?
Yeah, he's my baby brother. Yeah.
Wow. So now he's an entertainer too, or you were the only entertainer, or you had
he's singing younger brother. He sung the song, and I was singing too. I was rapping and singing too. You know, I was doing my own thing. I was freestyle. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was rapping, singing, DJing, and dancing. But I started DJing first. You know, I started DJing, but I was always a dancer. I was a dancer first, and then I started DJing, and then I started getting into the rapping. You know, all that stuff came behind.
So talk to me about like being 10 years old and you're approaching your teens. Were you going to parties? Was your family into parties, or was it more church based on the weekends, or was it more like party style music?
Interesting. So the party was at the house, Thanksgiving, holidays, stuff like that. I was there showing off. I had to show up because I had it. I don't know, I was a kid, but I was showing off, and I was like, yo, they was screaming. I was like, it's my family. It felt like strangers, you know, because I really didn't know them that good anyway, because they was like foreign cousins. They wasn't like all the time.
So when they show up,
right. Family reunions, I was popular. I was killing it. So, make a long story short, I basically just, you know, started showing off, doing James Brown at the parties, and then I was 10 years old. I went with a church choir. I went to Empire Roller Ring, and I was rolling around 10 times without stopping. I was like, oh wow, I'm getting.
And for those that don't know, Empire Roller Rink is a classic, very, very well known.
It's the biggest, prestigious, best roller skate rink in the world. It was the best. It was the best because the best came out of the best. So anyway, yes. I was there, and I created my career there. I was just hanging out there. Then I stopped going to church.
So you started like leaning more on going to the rinks, showing off. Now, were you roller skating? Because I know rollerblades weren't out yet.
No,
but roller skates, that was your thing. Now, was there a specific type of roller skates that you were rocking, or was it usually the rental ones?
Roller skates, quads.
No, but I'm saying, you know, like certain rinks, you brought your own skates, or you had to rent them.
I brought my own skates. You know, you can't go without them. It's like my American Express card, man.
For sure. Now, everyone started realizing that you had the skill, that you were an entertainer full on. Now, some years when your family will come and you didn't feel like dancing, they were already expecting for you to throw down, right?
Right. That's funny you say.
So they're like, yo, what's up? Like, yo, are you gonna dance? You know?
You gonna dance, Roger? You gonna dance? And then it was cousins and uncles love me. And then as I got older, I started performing for all the kids in the family. And they were like, Uncle Roger, you gonna be at my party? Uncle Roger, you gonna be at my party? I said, yes, Uncle Magic. I'm not Uncle Roger. They called me Uncle Magic one time.
That's so dope.
I was performing at everybody's party till they got older. Look, they got older. They're like, damn, this nigga's still performing at my party.
Yo, so question. When you were getting a little older, do you remember your first paid gig that you were like, yo, I just got paid for this? Can you remember that?
I got introduced to hip hop, getting paid in a way where I didn't expect it, because people was already throwing me money. They was throwing money on the floor. Mm-hmm. So I would put on a song. I was DJing. I would put on a song, and I said, I'm gonna put on a song, put on my skates, and I'm gonna go out there and dance on skates while people just sitting down eating or whatever. And then they go crazy and they say, yo, I got money over here. You got money over here. And I go slide into the dollar. It was like being a stripper without taking the clothes off. I didn't take my clothes off. And I would skate for. They said they threw the money on the floor. I would do a trick and skate to it and throw it in the hat and get back up and do it again. I started making money like that. But somebody said, "Yo, when you come to the party, I'm gonna hire you, but you can put the hat out." I said, "No, I don't put the hat out no more. Once I get to know you, you're gonna pay me. The hat is just for the show you that I gotta get paid. The hat is my tips on top of the money you're gonna pay me."
Boom, got that one.
Wow, I got it all. The hat is to pay the tax.
The taxes? That's the tax money right there.
The taxes, yo, look. I got smart, man. IRS. This is, it's money. When you make money, you got to pay.
So what was your first big break that you were like, yo, I am about to go? Like, for example, like the Donahue, when you were on there, or Def Comedy Jam, and just artists, or even a show that you did that you were like, that has stepped you up to a next level of professionalism. What was that?
TV show or a show?
Either a TV show or a concert or an artist or something.
Tour. I was on tour with Fruitopia. Coca-Cola. You remember Fruitopia?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Fruitopia.
They don't sell them no more, right?
Yeah, that's right.
They don't sell them no more. Look, I was the main one that came out. They hired me to be the talent coordinator. Like I would call you, I would call Ms. Swift, I would call everybody that we know and get them on go on tour. But you have to audition first, of course. And then they made me in charge because they see me do the mime, the mask, they see me do the skates. They heard me rap, they see me do a lot. So they see me dance with my wife. Oh my God, on skates, we had a lot. So then they said, "Can you get to other people to do what you do?" Because we were.
Oh, so you became a talent scout,
a talent agent scout.
Or okay, and did you like that position, or because you're a performer to heart? So I know that managing and all that is cool, but it's not the same as you going out there and doing your thing.
A performer at heart, but a businessman at good intent. A businessman at good intent.
Early. And you did this right. Early.
But don't misuse me because I'm a performer like you. See,
yeah.
This is what some people started doing to me. Oh, he's another performer like me. He ain't gonna get mad. He ain't gonna say nothing if I don't show up.
Oh man.
He ain't gonna say nothing if I do that. No, man, you can't do that. Just because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna show you the bad side. You want to see the nice side of me. You want to see my bad side.
Of course not. and I'm so happy and grateful that I've always seen only your good side, only your entertainment side.
People had seen my bad side because they was not on my good side. They was not. It don't take me much to be.
And they just have probably bad intentions with you. That's all.
Yeah.
They had a certain way, but at that time, do you have mentors or teachers that were guiding you, helping you out, pointing? Do this, do that. You got to do a comp card. You got to do a resume. You got to audition. Like, this is how you do taxes. Or like, who was there mentoring you? Like, because when I met you already, and I know you were already an entrepreneur early, before I met you.
Funny, watch this.
Like, talk to me about that.
Leslie Zeri is one of my mentors. Leslie, talking to my wife, she's a mentor to me. She's a great inspiration to me because she's always been there like that. No matter what, I still.
There you go. Shout out to Sylvia.
Still get her feedback, and some food too. She can feed me too. So basically, I mean, people that means something to me, I keep them in my heart. Steve Love was there like that one time, but we had a fallout. But because basically, once you pass paths on each other, and you make something good from each other, that's better to hold on to that than the negative stuff.
And not only that, your name grew so much out of the company that it felt like the Roger G show. It wasn't like and I'm gonna say how it is because I was there from the beginning with you.
Well, you were.
Like being part of the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we talk about a show called Break. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. Break the urban funk. Well, it's funny because I'm so used to saying this as a joke that I keep saying it in the show. The urban funk disaster.
Nah.
We used to say that.
Spectacular.
But
No,
yeah, man, so much for it became a disaster at the end. But in the beginning, man, that was so awesome. And it was so dope because I already met you even before the show. So once we got on the show and we started touring the world, that was a different story. And it's so dope, the stuff that you were doing, because a lot of people don't know. And I have to say this on the show because this is before the Jabberwockies. This is before the Koreans, a crew called Expression Crew. They were doing the mask.
Sure.
Before that, a lot of people don't know you were the one that started this. And I want to show a little bit of this right here. And I can't put the music because of copyrights, but this is in Korea when you brought it.
Right.
And remember, 2 years later, what happens? The Koreans are doing it. Remember that?
Right.
But this, when did you come up with this? Like, what came to your mind to say, yeah, I'm gonna be a skating mime, you know, like just putting your routine together and all that stuff?
It just happened. I'm just a creative person. I'm creative. I'll create something from nothing.
This is so dope. Look how trippy that
is trippy.
I remember the first time seeing that. It was so trippy.
Right, look at that, man.
Yeah, you got stuck there, man.
And
it's so dope because I was there with you.
You was with me all the time, yeah.
Oh man, it's so dope.
Bro, I miss your energy a lot, you know. I miss your energy.
Yeah, man, it's so much good times. The freaking the summer camp shows we used to do. Man, so many events.
But let me say something
random
about
things.
What you said earlier. It's funny because me being who I am, it's a lot of people that are easy. I see why people easy hate on me because I don't want to stay in one box. I'm not in one box. I'm not staying in that box. I'm getting out the box. I'm not Jack. I'm G. I'm Roger. Roger that. You know? That's
right. Roger that.
I'm into different genres with music. Like I produce beats. I rap. I like write lyrics. I'm a ghostwriter. I write people that pay me. I don't care who. Don't worry about it. Just give me the money.
And it's crazy because you've been doing this since I've known you. I met you in 1995. I only had 2 years breaking. And in 95 at Battery Park, you were rapping. I think you even beatbox. I swear to you. I was like,
I was good. I lost the beatbox because I was.
And that's when I realized you wasn't a skater. You were an entertainer all around. You even did magic. I was like, what the hell? I never forget you pulled out the wallet, fire came out. No, it was a Bible. You pulled out the Bible. I got
that online too, on Facebook. It's online.
Which is so dope as an entertainer. And now, like you said, you don't want to be boxed in and feel like, oh, yeah, that's Roger G, the skater. Nobody can say that. They can't say, oh, that's Roger G, the popper.
Because I started hearing that. Oh, that's the old school popper. They would say old school popper. I said, but I got other stuff that I do that they don't see, they don't know. But that's okay. Because I'd rather show you than tell you.
Yes, and a lot of people don't know about this right here, and I gotta highlight this right here. Boom. Hey, teaching for the kids.
Teaching for the kids. You know
what year is this? What year is this?
Yeah, that's like 87. No. That's 2000 and what, babe?
That's 2000 and something. That's already
90.
That has to be the 90s.
98.
Yeah, I already knew you when you did this. I remember when you were working on this video.
All these kids is great too. Like this little girl.
The running man.
He ran away.
Now there's more that like this right here, which is boom.
Like
that's polka, right?
Music, yeah. I made that music. I was like, yo, let me make something mysterious. Like,
yes.
Intro.
So, no, Gigi right there. Miss Twist. Shout out to Miss Twist and Polka. Yo, this is so official. This is what, like, still late 90s, right?
Yes.
Yeah, late 90s. Because I remember even I could tell the year by what you're rocking.
Close.
Yeah, by the way you're rocking, man. Like, pop,
and break.
lock, and break.
Pop,
So
lock,
now
break.
you were selling this as tapes. I remember,
Yes,
right?
Yes. Crazy, right?
Yeah, man. You were doing this way before so many people.
Right? Yo, that's why Donahue had me on the show. They was trying to sell. Who's selling?
Like you were already an entrepreneur.
Already.
It's so dope, and then there's a little bit more right here.
Well, you follow your path. Something come out of something else. Always something comes out of something else.
And you're always working on something.
Right.
All the years that I've known you, you're always creating something new.
I'm working on a show right now that you're gonna be in.
Oh snap! Don't be getting me hyped like that, man.
It's pause. It's called Characters.
Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm listening.
When I come back on, I'm gonna show you the footage and stuff, or maybe I can hook it up soon. But anyway, Characters is about all of us. How you live, how do you when you wake up in the morning, what do you do in your life?
Yeah, we're all characters anyway.
You're a mailman, you're a fireman, I'm a doctor, you know what I mean? So those are characters in life. And when you see a movie, what you play, a doctor? You see what I'm saying? Life is like a movie. So I came up with characters. The people in the streets are characters.
You're right.
You know?
It's like the Matrix.
There's a bum in the street, but he makes you laugh though. I want to be like him. He's funny. Like he's funny. So you can imitate that, but you just want to imitate the character and bring it to life. So you can make this movie and make this people laugh and fun, have fun. So I came up with characters. Like, what character would you be?
Man,
that's a good question.
Yeah, that's an amazing question. I'm gonna tell you, I will let you guys decide because you guys know my character more than myself because you are watching it from an outside view, you know.
I want you to be the dirty janitor or some shit.
The dirty janitor.
Let me clear up the floor. Oh.
No, but you know what's so funny? You're saying that. I actually played that part.
You remember the break? Look.
The car wash, was it? The car wash.
Car wash.
They will come out locking.
Right. Come out locking and wash the cars. We wash the car. So, but you was a car washer.
Yes.
Not a janitor. See, but I came up with car wash because I said I remember Quick Step or somebody did the janitor.
Yes.
Right. I saw Quick Step do the janitor. B-boy Quick Step was doing the janitor. I said I don't want to do the same thing. I want to copy what everybody else is doing. So I said, car wash. A lot of these young people they never did car wash.
Mm-hmm.
And when you did the song, it went with the outfit. And I got the zipper things, the zipper jumpsuits, the jumpsuit.
Yes, it was so dope. Like, and then we wear the wigs.
The afro. Wigs. That was funny. That's what made me do the afro.
Yes, which I want to play. I want to play that right now. That shit is funny. Shout out to Peaches for directing it, and Mario Lobo for the video of it.
Look it out.
Right there. Yo, that is hilarious.
No, I look like a Puerto Rican.
Yo, man. Yeah. It's like a Puerto Rican Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, snap. Look. Tiny. That's
Yo,
Tiny.
Who are these other guys?
That's Tiny.
That's Tiny Love?
That's Tiny Love. That's Tiny Love.
Shout out to Tiny Love. What in the world?
Yo, he got me crying right now.
Oh! My man, up rocking.
I was 50 years old then.
Wow, brother.
50 something.
Look at Tiny Love.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you always come up with something new. And this is just little clips because there's so much that I have of you that we'll do like a 48-hour show. We
No,
start
man,
showing
you know, you
everything.
gotta help me do the Afro thing. Help put it out there more. Because people like it, but it's not I gotta get it to catch on.
Yeah, I think it's just the more people see it
Yeah,
and the
a
more
lot of people
it's in
don't see it.
people's faces. You know those songs that sometimes you're like, man, I hate that stupid song. And
Right,
then
right,
after a
right.
while, you're like freaking singing the song. And I'm like,
No,
why am I singing this song?
but I just want people to laugh. That's all. I just want people to laugh.
And you know what's so crazy too, Roger? I've noticed that you have always kept yourself evolving with the dance. Like you never left behind because you be learning every urban
You
dance.
remember
Like,
that, right? I know all the
yo,
piercings.
I swear to you, I'm like, I only know one person besides yourself that I could tell you. It's do you ever meet one of the B-boys that he went on tour with us? He was a B-boy. He went by Crazy C.
Yeah, I remember him. Z, the dark skin one?
Yeah, he a little dark skin. Well,
African dude,
that
African dude, African
now
dude.
that he could imitate any urban
Yeah,
dance,
because he likes it.
and I used to tell him, I'm like, dude, you're exactly like Roger G. Like
Right, he likes it.
I'm talking about the heel toe, the cabbage patch. You could do every dance. Like even when the Harlem Shake came out, you
Right.
were doing that.
I did a
Like
song
when
for it. I did a song for it.
yeah, man, like how what you look at it and you just boom. Because you could imitate it right away. You can see him dancing.
Michael Jackson, that's what he does. It's like it's almost having the third eye. Third eye.
Mm-hmm. So now I want you to tell the viewers, how was it that you transitioned to working with Michael Jackson and even being put down with the bad video? Like talk to me like the story of how you met him, how it all started for you for Michael, with you and Michael.
Here we go. It's funny, man. I can see it in my mind right now. When I first met Michael, he walks up to me. I'm just chilling and I'm had my head down. He goes, "Hi. Oh wow, the skater." He said, "The skater." He had a mask on. He said, "How you doing? You the skater?" I said, "How you doing, Mike?" I said, "God damn." He had makeup, like packs of makeup. And I'm like, whoa. So no disrespect, but I wasn't used to that. So when I saw him, I was like, wow, he got a lot of makeup on.
Yeah.
And as I started seeing him, the makeup started to look normal. But it was just what it is. He lived like that. So, you know.
So what happened? So you meet him, he says that to you. Now, is this you auditioning or you already casted into the show?
No cap, I'm already in his place. I'm sitting down talking to him. He comes in, "Hi, the skater." I'm like, wow, he got the mask over his face. This before COVID-19. He already wore a mask. He was ahead of his time. So he comes in, he goes, "We're gonna really have a great time. We gotta practice. We gotta have fun." You know, he goes, "So how is it? How is every time you skate, I bet you a lot of people come and see you in the skating ring, they crowd around you, right? They go crazy." I said, "How do you know that? How you know they go crazy for me?" He said, because I'm going crazy for you right now. So I know if I go crazy, they go crazy. I said, "You're right. They go crazy. It's like I'm performing, but I'm not. I gotta get it off."
So Michael Jackson was your fan.
Yes, he was my fan.
The same way you were his fan.
He was my fan and my brother, like I was his. And it's ironic because he really showed me that kind of love that I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that. I was like, oh, he's gonna be a little, but he could.
Now, did you feel like he was a brother, like he was like a black brother, or you felt it was something else, like an alien or something?
Funny, I felt like he was a black brother. He more blacker than some people claim to be black. I'm sorry.
And I heard that's not really his voice. Like really, like he could like talk like deep too.
He talks like this a little bit more. He has a little more deep, deep voice. Wow. But he just I just want people to really love me for who I am. You know what that is? He want people to love him all the time.
So now him portraying that speech in the way he was, that tone, was that him being himself, or that's a character? Remember, you said character.
It's a character.
Was that a character?
He's a character inside of a character because he's not himself all the time. He's never happy all the time. So you become, you fabricate it. You fabricate it. No man talks like that all the time.
And then they love that character more than the real character. Then that's when the mental starts happening.
Right.
Because you're like, yo, they love, it's but this is a thing, Roger, that I realized. You on stage, you're the same character off stage.
Right. See,
that's crazy because I guess that's what taught me how to be a character off stage and on stage the same way. Like I can't
turn it off though, till you
gotta and it's hard to turn it off too, right? It's hard to like
you gotta be yourself. That's why I'm like this all the time. I'm not just being myself, man. I like joking around. And then I like when I'm serious, I think something's wrong.
Yes. And it's crazy because you're the type since I've known you, and it's been way over 20 years, you're the type that in shows and in performances, everything that we've done, when you show your skills and you're showing because it's love, you're just giving love to people.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I could tell, like you're dancing, even you take your mask off and you're smiling. It's like you're dying. You know what I'm saying? You're waiting for the crowd to see the love you got for them. And it's so dope because not everyone could do that. Like that's hard. Like to people be on stage and show your true self.
Remember when we did Talib Kweli?
Yes.
Opened up, killed that kind of stuff. When I took the mask off, they went crazy.
Everyone lost it.
Yo, when I was rapping, I did we on a world tour with Nas Beat. I did it with Nas Beat. Yo, that was hot.
Yes. Was that the one mic beat, or was that
Talib Kweli show when we went to college?
Yes. But what was the beat that you did it to? I forgot the beat.
A brave heart. That was Nas beat.
Yes, a Nas beat.
I made you look.
I
killed it. I killed that. It was raw. It was raw, bro. It was raw. I said, let me see the crowd in the audience over here and see who's the loudest. Scream over there. They went crazy, man. And I was joking. Official. I had the mic. I was joking with it. So it was really an all-round out show for me to put it together with you guys because y'all worked around me.
Man.
Worked together.
I'm telling you, when I tell you, I remember when I first did the first show with you, not on Battery Park, but when we went on stage and we were on tour.
Real stage, yeah.
I never forget, I went back home and I told my brother that I felt like I was literally on stage with Michael Jackson. And he started laughing. It's like, you think I'm kidding? One day I'm going to show you a video because remember, back then, what video? There's no YouTube back then.
Right.
So then I couldn't show him like right there what I just experienced. So then when I was begging Steve, yo, Steve. It's funny because my brother's name is Steve too. So it's weird. So I'm asking Steve Love. I'm like, please, can you give me the last show that we did? With Roger G. He comes in as Michael. And then the dopest part that my brother was tripping out because I just couldn't explain it right. When you left the stage and then you came back with a different
outfit,
like the different outfit, and it started illuminating. I don't know if there were lights on it or something. And then in fact, I just had on this show, Mr. Freeze.
Right.
And he came on a Flash that's doing the umbrella. And I was just telling him that day, that first time you did that, you had, you put, what's that thing called that you put in there?
Confetti
in the umbrella.
I did the umbrella with confetti, yeah.
Yeah, and I see you on the side, like putting confetti, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? I didn't even know because I've never seen that piece yet. And
the magic of it.
Yeah. So then that was like the magic of it. And then when I see you at the end, you spin, boom. And yo, you did it just on beat, and that shit just went down. I'm like,
and people go, oh.
And the best part when you just went forward, back, and that shit just pulled you.
Right. Okay.
Yo, and the freaking rollerblades would just pull you there. I was like, I literally was like, oh my God, this is what I don't know if you remember. I was like, wait, that's the guy from Flashdance.
You know where I get that from? You know where I get that move from? The umbrella?
Where?
Locatron John.
Yes, which Mr. Freeze told me on this show that he asked Locatron John to teach him that move. Locatron John taught him that move, and then he did it on Flashdance.
That's what's up.
And then, yeah, I know. And then Locatron John told Mr. Freeze, like, yo, I told you that to do that move, but not on the motion picture, so the world could see it.
Yeah.
But he did. Mr. Freeze did give the credit to Locatron John creating that move, and it's so official, and it's so dope that you mentioned that too. Now, were you doing shows with him back then?
Yeah. He's like my partner. He's like my dance partner. He the one got me popping.
Oh,
you know that. Yeah. John was the one that got me popping.
Yo,
he got me popping. I tried to get him skating. He was hating. He didn't want to skate.
He didn't want to skate. Now, so you were always into popping, or was it him that told you, yo, you need to learn how to pop, or you were just interested in it?
I was doing it with him, but I was taking his moves. And then he said, yo, my man, you got to do your own moves, okay? So I said, okay, but I went home to practice my stuff.
So now he's teaching you the basics, and then you took it from there, right?
Yeah. But he was a great pop. He's a great popper. So well, he showed me how to hit hard, and hit hard, you hit. And I was like, okay, I gotta hit. I gotta stop doing his move. I felt good because he would let me get away with it. And I thought I was doing something, but then I said, nah, I gotta do my own stuff. So I practiced, made perfect, got better. And then I started putting on skates. Besides the feet. I transfer my stuff to skates. See, first you gotta dance, and then you gotta transfer it to the skates. It's like transferring the VHS to DVD to streaming. It's like that.
And I want to show the Michael Jackson part for those that have seen the video bad and probably seen this man do this thousands of times, and they never knew who it was. That's my man Roger G.
A lot of people don't know what. Oh, a lot of people claim they got.
Look at that. Oh, here. Oh, that's Poppin' Taco, right?
Yep.
And then you come in. You know, I don't want the copyright, so I gotta lower the music.
No.
Right there, Roger G.
Stop.
Look at that.
I'm gonna say pause. I'll show you the skates. You see the?
Oh wait, you got the skates? Wait. Let me go back to that.
Go ahead.
Wait, let me go back to that. Right there.
Go in closer to the skates, to the wheels.
Shit, I can't do that.
Now look, see the spurs on the side?
Yes.
They look like I was riding a horse. That's what I thought. I said, I'm gonna make it look like I'm riding a horse. I got spurs on the side.
Yo, so what you had like kind of like those type of skates, but were black when I met you.
Yeah, but I could take those are skate covers. I pulled the red skate covers over them.
Oh, you had skate covers.
You put the cover on first, and then you put the skates on, then you cover them. That's it.
That's so
they go with your outfit. You know, you got.
How many takes did you do in this video?
One. I did three.
Three takes. Let's see
it.
it one more time. Because it's so dope, bro.
Wait, Michael, look. Michael's go one more time. Michael said, look at the camera and then take your face away. Watch. Go back. And watch.
Oh, that's what he said?
Now watch what I do with my face. I did exactly what he told me. He liked that one.
He said, look at the camera.
Watch. See how I turn my face? Look. Turn around and look. That's it. He just want that much. He just want me to look, turn around, and look.
Wow.
He got Scorsese, the director, he left. Michael sitting in the chair, just me and Michael.
Also, Mike was a director at that moment right there?
Director. He directed me. He said, do it like when I first saw you. He likes that shit. When I first saw you. Because I did it for him. And I said, he was like, yeah, that shit. He said, that's it. Cut. 3 takes. I did 3 takes. And I was waiting for 9 weeks. No. 6 weeks. 6 weeks working with him in 3 takes. So I didn't do it. I was the last one to be filmed in the video. So I got paid just to hang around.
That's so dope. Now, how long did it take the video to come out after you performed it that day when you did the music video?
About a few weeks, couple of weeks, and it came out.
And it came out, and
People didn't believe me. People, I showed people in the club. I was at a little club. I was DJing in a hole in the wall. It was a hole in the wall, yo. Flash. I was like, yo, I'm getting ready to go be on the video. Y'all gonna see me. They're like, bullshit.
yeah, like you're telling people like, yo, I'm gonna be in Michael Jackson's new video, and they're like, yeah, right.
Bull crap. They was saying bullshit. I was like, okay, yo, niggas in there buying me drinks. They were like, yo, you get a drink for that shit. Yeah. I said, I'm getting paid. I can buy my own drink now.
Damn, that's so dope.
No,
man.
but it was so cool. They didn't believe me. And then they was all shaking my hand. Bro, they was like, yo, can I hold something?
And then those residual checks starts coming in.
Pew, pew, pew. I was getting pew, pew, pew money.
Now, is that your first residual check of entertainment with shows, or I meaning for TV or music videos, or you already been done?
I've been done that. I had
oh man, so you already knew the residual game.
Southern Comfort.
You did Southern Comfort?
Yeah. I did it in Park Slope. Me, Lockatron John, and the one that died. What's his name? Oscar Keys Stewart Jr.
Now, what was his dance name?
His name was Oscar.
Oh, so they knew him. So it was you, Lockatron John, and Oscar. Oh, I saw that picture, but I never met the brother.
He did for me in the Park Slope commercial, Southern Comfort. And we was killing it. He used to hang out with me and John back in Brooklyn when we first started. We was the Lockatrons. Bro, yes. Me and Lockatron John was so popular. And then me and Rockwell Joe. You ain't never heard about Rockwell Joe? I gotta show you about him. He's like my brother. He's like a brother. He's like I taught him how to roller skate. And he's older than me. Wow. I'm Batman, he's Robin.
That is so dope. Now, once you started doing Night Traveling with Michael, you just took off and started doing different shows all over, right?
Right.
Like your name got popular. Everyone wanted to hire Roger G, right?
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, oh, you're him.
I was in Australia, man, and the bag came out, and they was like, "Yo, find out that guy. I heard he's here." They were hiring me like every night, like two clubs had me back to back. I had to go from one club to the next club to the next club to the next club.
And they wanted for you to imitate Michael and then do that moonwalk part.
Just dance the bag, just dance to it because it was hot. It was hot. I was doing that much shows, too much shows. I was like, let me take a break. I was doing too much. I was like, all the time I was doing it. I was like, yo, I need a break. It ain't bad, but it's good.
Wow, it's so dope because I'm telling you, to this day, I never forget watching Michael Jackson. Well, watching you imitating Michael Jackson on rollerblades. You only had two wheels on each rollerblade, and you did the whole show. You did the confetti effect with the umbrella. You did that. Then you took your jacket, went to the side. Then you came back and you did Dangerous. And you're doing the freaking, and then I don't know when you spin, and I just see a ball of flame come out. I was like, what the hell was that?
Right.
Do you guys see that? I just saw like fire. Like
when I see John Rich, I love when he do that. Because I tell you, it reminds me of me. Because there's nobody else don't use props. They think it's just dance, get money. Make this shit exciting, man.
Yeah, man.
Make it fun for people. Make it fun for the kids. Make somebody go, oh, I want to be like him. I want to be like him.
Dude, I remember you
like
freaking funky glasses with lights back then. People weren't even, and you didn't even come out of Bar Mitzvah. You didn't even come out of there. You were doing that as a show, and I was like, it's not what you do, is how you do it, and you are a prime example of that because it's so dope. Like how you would just come on stage and Dude, you're a one-man entertainer, and I saw it every time I'm on tour. I sit down. I remember I had to get dressed, and I will get dressed so fast just to run to the back of the audience to watch your piece. Because
I
when
think
that
you
piece
learned a
come
lot
out,
from me, Flash. That's good, man. I appreciate
oh,
it.
I did, man. I
I think
did.
you learned. Because you used to
And I
watch me religiously.
oh man.
And
And
Bam
guess
Bam
what?
too. Bam Bam too.
Guess what? This is the dope part of it.
Alex.
Alex Kid Dynamo,
He
our
skated like
brother.
me. He skated like me. Oko was
Man.
like, Alex, why are you doing Roger G? You copying his stuff. I said, that's my brother, man. Leave him alone. That's my brother. Let him do it.
I remember when me and him left on tour in 97. It was a whole year around the United States. Remember that me and him left as skate and break, and he was teaching me the ropes. Of course, he was teaching me what you were doing, but still. But when he goes, "Hey, Flash, I'm gonna teach you the the ghost part," and I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, you're gonna be the ghost with the red ball. Remember that?" He said, "You're gonna be that guy," and then and I was like, "Yo, I don't want to do that, man. I just want to break." He's like, "No, Flash, you have to understand. You're not a b-boy only. You're an entertainer." And I said, "Nah, man, I'm a b-boy. I just want to break. I didn't get hired to rollerblade. I didn't get hired to do like none of this stuff." He's like, "Nah, man, you got it wrong. You're an entertainer. Like you got to learn the mic. You got to learn how to say jokes. You got to learn how to dress different. Because I only wanted to be in a certain color." But he's like, "Nah, man, you got to put funky socks on and all this."
True.
And dude, I remember we were in high school. We were at a high school, and I see all these young kids, like not young kids, but they're like seniors. And you could tell all these kids are like knuckleheads, like
Yeah,
they're on the bleachers.
bad
And,
boy.
and, and I'm like, "Yo, Alex, please, let's not do the skating part. These people are gonna be like, yo, that's corny as hell." Because you knew exactly where you could do the certain shows.
Nah, you know me. I definitely knew that.
You knew that. You will immediately say, "Nah,
With
we
black
ain't doing it
people,
here." Yeah,
Hispanic people, you can't do it.
yeah, yeah. So then out of nowhere, he's like, "Nah, we have to do it." I'm like, "Alex, I beg you, please don't do it." I see Alex come out. You remember to the Enigma song,
Yeah, yeah,
Sadness, I think it's called, or
yeah,
something.
yeah. I know
He
it.
comes out and as soon as he come out of the stage, the whole bleacher started leaving.
Ooh,
Everyone starts walking away, and I'm like, and I just see him going like this because it was my part. That when Death comes out, that's the part I'm supposed to steal his heart.
right.
He's telling me to come out, and I don't want to come out of the
Start to
stage.
move slowly.
So I told, I'm like this. I said, "I don't care if Alex gets mad. I'm
Wow.
not gonna call." So I take my shit off. I
Wow.
take my rollerblades off, put my sneakers, and I come in tumbling. Flip and started doing power moves. And then everyone stopped. And they all went right back to the bleachers and sat down.
If they didn't come
And
to see that, they come to see that.
yeah, they want to see breaking, they want to see popping, locking. So I'm like, I get right next to Alex. I'm like, "Yo, Alex, yo, take your skates off. Lock. He's like, "Flash." And I could see his face. He was upset. And I said, lock. So he leaves. He comes out as a locker, and everyone lost it. Everybody screaming, "Whoa!" He's there locking. When he did the dog, you remember? Whoop, 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 pop, ticka, ticka, ticka.
That was my favorite.
Everyone, I see the whole thing erupt like a freaking tsunami, man.
So moral of the story is when he did that, what that tell you? To be yourself.
Be myself. Not only that,
Don't be
I still
nobody
had
else.
to be humble and learn from an OG as Alex, like yourself.
Yeah.
I am an entertainer. I that's when I realized I'm
He
more
was
than
right.
a b-boy.
He was right. He was right.
He
He
was.
gave you your flowers.
He did, man. And it's unfortunate that the brother's not with us, but he's still with us because we're
Yeah.
still talking about him.
Yeah, he's still with us.
He's right here forever. And,
Yeah.
and we toured, we did so much amazing things. And let me tell you, you and him, half the time people thought you guys were brothers.
It's
Straight up.
amazing.
It's crazy. Like people be like, "Wait, who's Roger?" No, that's Roger G over there. And they be like, "Did they ever confuse you?" They'd be like, "Yo, Alex." I'd be like, "Nah, I'm Roger G."
It's funny.
because you guys were like the ones that he had his Latin funky style of skating,
Yes.
and you had like that soul brother James Brown, Michael Jackson style of skating. Plus, you were like a magician on skates. I swear to you, like it's so dope. It's so dope, man. Like so now moving on. After you started touring and doing all that, you started noticing how hip hop was changing.
Yeah.
You're going with the time, because I could tell you would come up with a new track, like
Yep.
a different beat, and the beat was from that same year. And then you're like, yo, that's my beat. I remember those little, what was that little thing you used to have where you put the little tapes in?
Cassette. Cassette.
No, not the cassette. It was the other one after.
Mini disc. Mini disc.
The mini disc.
Mini disc.
You remember them shits?
I got the mini disc.
Yo.
I got that shit somewhere. I don't know where that.
Yo, you pull them out. You're like, nah, hold up.
That was creative. That was happening.
Yeah,
nobody was using that but me.
Nobody. That's the first time I seen that. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I remember it was like, yo, you always on some futuristic shit, man. Like, I'm looking at this, like, how the hell this shit works.
Look like a music Rubik Cube.
Yo, that shit died out, right?
It died out.
Like,
it died out.
But it was so official. And then you were like, yo, those are all my beats. And I'm like, what? Yeah, those are my beats. I make beats too, and I rap. And I remember going to your crib and you were just showing me like thousands of songs, and I was like, yo, I'm in a real entertainer's house, because you had so many costume. So
Bam said the same thing, like Bam
gadgets
and you got a museum down here. It's a museum.
Are you still at the same spot?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I remember when I'll go down there, I literally walked into, I told myself, like, yo, this is a real entertainer's freaking
house.
Just, you had you couldn't, how many shows you had in there? You had like 50 shows in there, bro, because you jump from one show to another, and then another costume. And now that Michael Jackson suit, not the black and red one, you came out with the glowing one or some shit. I forgot what the hell it was. Was it glowing or something? You had, well, besides the Michael Jackson, you had some dope suit before, besides the Michael. You weren't doing the Michael, and you came out with some. It was some weird. It looked like, you remember the movie Tron?
It changes.
Yeah, like what inspired you to do that?
The material. The material that changes. See, when you get material that hits the light, certain lights make it changes, make it go different. It's like having two outfits in one.
Where the hell do you see that? That's way ahead of your time at that time.
Because
nobody was doing, like, no, I never saw anyone do that. And when I saw that, I was like, yo, does he have lights on this? Why this suit keeps changing?
I have a lot of stuff, man. I have lights on I got new stuff too now. I got lights. I got jackets with lights. Gloves, lights, mouth, lights, glasses, lights, hat, lights. I'm lit, bitch. But I ain't Rick James, bitch.
Yes. Now, question, because I know you're hip hop from the heart, from the beginning. You were there before hip hop was even coined hip hop.
Right.
Before DJing, MCing, B-boy, and all that was in there. Now, in the current state of hip hop culture, what is something you would like to change?
In the current state of hip hop, what I would like to change is a lot of whack music. There's a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit music.
I'm rap that. A
lot of negative shit.
It's not more of the dancing feel. It's more like what? Like try to explain it.
Everything is this. Everything is shoot 'em up, bang bang, and like. Unfortunately, that's the nigga. I was telling my nephew the other day, he's a blood, you know, he's like, but the other shit don't sell. I said, I see why. Because people like violence. They like negative. They like, if you're a kid and you're around your grade A student, you know, you go with your parents, and as soon as you get away from your parents, because your parents put so much emphasis on being good, you can't wait to be bad for a second. Some Some people look.
That's funny. You say that.
The way I said it. Look, oh, I'm a great student, but I can't wait to be bad. My mom gonna kill me, motherfucker. This is the first time I say that word. I want to say it so bad. My mom, I can't wait to say motherfucker.
You're right. You're right.
Some people, they like, you curse, so I'm a curse. You smoke, I'm a smoke. You following people. This is Facebook. Before Facebook, they were following people. So now, see, that's what happens, man. You got to really know, okay, I want to change the state of what they doing because this is ugly. The kids even walk around, blinky, I got my blinky, black, shooting niggas. It's sad, man. I mean, if you about that life, so be it. That's you. But everybody ain't a gangster. Put the gun down. Watch me bust your ass. I'll beat you the fuck up. Bop, 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 bop. It's over. Where the gun at?
Now, will you say, besides the music, will you say that there's no leaders now? It's mostly followers?
Oh, yeah, it's followers. It's definitely followers. You got one person or two come out and be like something different. But it's not really, it's not, put it this way, it's basically just for someone to, it's negative, man. That's all I could tell you. It's negative. It's negative. Being positive, you can be negative and positive at the same time. Explain.
Absolutely.
Meaning that I could say a song, it could be negative, but I could put some positive shit on it to make it work.
Yes. Now, besides the music,
right?
What else you see in the hip hop culture you would like to change? Like, what about how they dress? What about how people act?
I would like to see more performers out there, know how to dress better and keep your clothes on, girls. Damn, you look ratchet.
Yeah, basically they don't have something that you're looking forward to now.
Class.
Yeah, like you don't look forward to anything now because you already saw everything.
Sorry. I'm like looking like, I like Cardi B. She's fat, juicy looking girl, right? But that shit don't turn me on all the time. I don't see that. I'll be like, man, leave something for the imagination. No cap. This is real. This is real. This is real.
Yeah, it's real talk.
I like it, but I'll be like, dang, look at Leah. Aaliyah was beautiful, slim, slinky, move well. Know how to dress though. Know how to put her clothes, coordinate her clothes with the songs. Not just strip, booty, tits, ass. Come on, man. Like, show me something different. And all this.
Like you notice now. You notice now.
They got men doing it now. They got men doing it.
If they have a camera, the first thing the girl does is turn around and start twerking.
Yeah.
Like back then, if you would turn a camera, they start swaying, dancing, moving.
Trying to be like Megan Stallion.
Oh my god! Now, what is something you will contribute to the culture to make it better? And I know you've been contributing to the culture for a long time, but what is something you will contribute now to make hip hop culture better? Because you're a triple OG.
I like to see more dancing and less twerking.
Teaching more skills of the dance, right? Move, steps.
Like girls could kick ass. I'm thinking not just black girls, period. Women. They kick ass when they dance. Women can dance. So
you would like to see more like the Fly Girls back in the days? More of that dancing?
More like with skills, like that. With skills. Yeah. They stopped that. They stopped doing a lot of skillful stuff. Because it's easy to dance and shake your butt. It's sex. It sells. Sex. My nephew said sex, drugs, and alcohol. Sex, drugs, and money. That's what they want. That's it.
That's so crazy. Now, I know that you've been performing, and I know you're injured now, and you're just waiting for that moment for the doctor to clear you and say, you're good. Are you going straight to performing right away?
Nah. I'm going to chill.
You're going to chill for a bit? You're working on your music?
Yeah, I'm working on my music. I got like the track out, Keep On Dancing right now. On iTunes, you can go to iTunes, any platform, go Roger G. Keep on dancing, Roger G. It pops up on iTunes. 99 cents, y'all. Come on, how cheap y'all gonna be? Buy the damn song.
Yeah, 99 cents.
Support,
I'm
bro.
gonna support. I'm literally gonna go right after the show and be like,
Real though,
boom, and have that.
I can't get my family to do it. They
Yeah.
send me the song. Hell no.
support the brother.
No. Hell no. Don't do. I ain't said nothing. I want
Now the fact that you've been in the hip hop game and you've been watching and you know watch from a distance, from close, from afar, from the side, you're a man of many talents, and I don't know if you know that the breaking is going to the Olympics next year.
Yeah, I knew that.
What's your opinion on breaking going to the Olympics? Well, how do you feel about it? Your personal opinion of breaking going?
I say it's gonna be great for. It's gonna be great for people of color, people of Hispanic, Black, anybody that reps breaking in a different, anybody that rep breaking around the world. It's gonna be a new day because it's gonna be on another level. Like ASAP Ferg, I'm on a new level. That's a new level right there. That's a new level. So that level came from us. Remember that. It's not where it's going. It's where it come from. It's from the roots. Where do we come from? All that kind of stuff. Not where we're going, where we come from. To know where we're going. So
you happy about it? That it's
happy about it, but I'm not 100% because I think things are gonna be fabricated. Fabricated mean that they're gonna water stuff down. They're gonna say it came from this, it came from that. It's gonna be we made it first. We did this. We did all this kind of politics. It's gonna be politics, and it's not gonna be okay. Quote unquote. We still champion, but somebody else is gonna own it. Eventually, somebody else is gonna take over and say it came from here. It's gonna be different. I'm saying though, I want it to stay where it's at right now in the present state of mind. You know, from Black culture, from the Black culture to the white culture. We let y'all borrow this. This is a borrow. Can I have my shit back now?
Now, do you think it'll mark 4 years and it'll be over? Kind of like, because I know you lived the 80s, and I know it was very popular in the 80s. Just the whole hip hop in general, breaking tours and stuff. And I know you were probably booked like crazy in the 80s. Yeah. And then you saw the decline, kind of breaking started leaving. But I know you never stopped dancing, because I heard that you were still street performing, even though when it died, like John Rich, yourself, Zone, all the hitters, Clown, and all the street performers back in the days. Who do you see out there in, let's say, 1990, 1991? Let's say those 2 years. Who were out there street performing with you that you could name some names, just to give them shout outs of dudes, that brothers and sisters that you saw back in the days? And I'm talking about the street performers, and it doesn't have to be Bboys or Bgirls.
Before we get to the street performers, I just want to give a shout out to Clown. Clown's I've been knowing him for years. I never got a chance to work with him. Always wanted to get a chance to work with him. We bump heads sometimes, but you know, that's street. We street bros. But I give him props because he stayed around for a long time too, especially being a heavy brother. He showed people it's not what size you are, it's not what you look like. I'll give him big props, Clown, because he's kind of like a hip hop ambassador. You know, he ain't finished yet neither.
He's still doing his
on
thing.
Facebook and showing stuff. He loves it. See, I respect people like that, like us. We respect it, love it.
Yeah, man. I know you're gonna be doing this till your wheels fall off. That's the truth.
Off. I put it back on.
That's right. You got
a couple of times.
You got the cyborg wheels now, huh?
It's funny. Yeah, but there's other people like I give iPod, my little partner, props because he stuck with me for a long time. You know,
what's the name? Say the name again.
His name is Sean.
Sean
B. I made him an artist. I produced the beat. He got a song called "Can't Go On Without You," and I'm on it. I'm singing it, and he's rapping. So one day you'll hear that. I've given him props because he stayed close to the B-boy stuff and he does other things. And it reminded me of you because I was like, he's a B-boy at heart, but he wants to do other things because he's inspired by me. You see? So I don't want to stay as a B-boy because I had too much fun doing everything else. And if you can, and you gotta remember, B-boys like to do hard stuff, real hard stuff. So once they cut everything else off, they're gonna be more high as a B-boy because they only focus on B-boy. See what I'm saying?
Correct.
So now somebody else that can spread the wings and fly and come back to the B-boy thing, like rappers that do commercials and sing and other stuff.
Or they go to Hollywood and act.
Yeah, they act.
And they come back.
I'm like that. I'm I'm LL Cool J. Bitch.
There you go.
Yeah,
and it's crazy because I've always looked up to you, Alex, and everyone that was before me. And to this day, anywhere, look, I could tell you one thing. It don't matter where I get interviewed. It don't matter where I sit down. If someone asks me, how did I start? Your name has to show immediately, has to come out of my mouth. Alex's name has to come out of my mouth. I have to say Honey too, because she was the first one to teach me how to do 6-step. She was basically the first one to teach me how to like do footwork and all that.
Rockefeller been around a long time.
Yes, Quick Step and Rockefeller.
I don't have nothing negative to say about nobody. It's just that we all one big nation, man, and we should give props to everybody across the board.
And that's the reason why I do this show, because I want to make sure you get this platform to tell your truth, tell your history.
Speedy's still going, yo. Speedy's still hanging.
Yes.
Speedy. I miss you, Speedy.
Man.
Shout out to Speedy.
Shout out to Speedy and Bam Bam. He's going to be on the show too soon. So
I love my peoples. I love everybody, man. Ain't no hating on this shit.
So who else street performers that you could give a shout out that was there in 1990, 1991? Besides Clown.
Louis Wave.
Louis New Wave?
Louis, yeah.
Louis New Wave, rest in peace.
He became my friend. He became, before that, he was in the bad video. That was him.
Yes.
The go down, scoop down. Louis is like, he became my friend, like best friend. From Bam, he started hanging out with me. He started hanging out with Bam, then he started hanging out with me. And he said, I want to be around you, man, because you do a lot of different stuff. I want to do what you.
Man.
I like how you do different stuff. Another one got inspired by that. So he started doing the microphone. You didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I got Bam to do the microphone. Start rapping.
I got to see Louis New Wave one day at a practice in Kingsbridge. He showed up with Bam Bam, and he's there. And I actually thought it was Poppin' Taco because, I just didn't know who was who. But I'm looking at him.
He's got the long skinny nose.
And then he's there doing like the Cobras.
He does that shit.
And I'm like, damn, that dude is like, he has to be the guy from Breaking. And then later on, I found out it was Louis New Wave. It's unfortunate what happened to the brother, but man, imagine if that man would have still been alive.
His sister called me 1998. I was in Australia. She said, all he's ever talked about was you. Roger G, how great you was to him. And he was a cab driver.
Yeah.
And he stopped doing the cab and he started hanging around me more. So he got to see me rapping and he started doing. He
got inspired.
He got the bug. Yo, I'm glad that I could do this for people. No cap. If you could be inspired by me, just make sure you send me a check, all right? No,
or now you can digitally send that. You don't have to even send that.
Cash app, nigga, nah.
Yo, cash at me, Venmo, everything.
Send me a check. But for real, like I want to say, man, I had a good ride. Even though,
well, you still on that ride. You still on that ride.
I'm saying I had a good ride. Even though if shit stopped right now, I had a good ride. I had a real good ride.
That's so dope. Now, do you feel there's a lack of respect for the elders in the hip hop culture?
Yes, it is. It's a lack of respect, unfortunately, big time. And only individuals that I call old souls, listen to the word, old souls, the young ones that act old. Why they have to be the ones that have the smarts? Because there's a bunch of y'all together, a bunch of dumb niggas together ain't smart. Somebody got to be smart. And it's because
Now, do you feel is elders are disrespectful towards the elders, or is it the young bucks?
I think the OGs be hating on some of these young ones that come up quick and like they got so much talent and they pass them and they never give them props. Leave them kids alone. Let them live. Let them enjoy their fruits and bear of what they do, because they come up quick. Their time is now. Our time is back then, but their time is now. So
and it's crazy.
Whoever it is, your time is now. Whatever you do to go for it, but don't forget that it ain't just because you old or young. I can show you something tomorrow, and I get it popping, and you be back there. See, so it ain't how old you are or young you are, it's how motivated you are. The individual that really want to do something and with passion. The passion, it makes me. I have a lot of passion, man. I make love to this shit.
Yeah, so, you do. You definitely do, and I'm so honored that I was around brothers like yourself, Alex, Honey, including Peaches too. Shout out to Peaches. And when do you talking about Peaches? When did you meet Peaches back then? Because I know you guys got some history.
Me and Peaches got a lot of history. That's my dog.
How did it start? Like where did this happen? Because I know you guys been in as an entertainer.
I just know she was all around everywhere trying to get jobs. She's the agent chick. She's the agent. She's the one, she's a female Steve Love.
Back then?
Back then. She was always like, I got a job. You want to do it with me? I'm like, how the hell she get all these jobs? I'm sitting home playing with my shit.
And yeah, it's so crazy that she's a comedian now.
I'm playing with my shit. She got DJ knobs. She playing with it. I'm like, yo, give me a job. I'll get equipment. She just, no, I'll hire you.
And I know she was putting on Fable, putting all these everyone putting on mad.
She started getting little odd projects, with dancing, and then she started doing comedy. She put me in there. I'm a comedian myself, but I just never got.
And I always wonder why I was just talking. I forgot it was Honey or someone. I was like, why Roger has always been a comedian? Like, why I've never seen you do it out like that?
No, I snap out of the setbacks. Like, I never did it in front of people on stage. That's why it wasn't one of my go-to things. It was always good. It's always good to go to the jokes.
Because when you used to get on the mic, man, even from the beginning.
I did it then.
Dude, you were hilarious. Like, I'm talking about.
Okay, I got what you're saying. I would do it all in one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'll be like, yo, why is
it's in there? It's in there.
Thing? Because you.
So I could put everything else to the side and do comedy. That's it. And then you'd be like, that nigga advanced the comedy now. So that's what it is.
And I think you can do that still, because
I can.
Man, you've always you quick as a freestyler, as an MC, you quick. Like, we can say something, somebody will snap, and you can just snap back at them mad quick.
Like right now.
I've seen it so many on tour, in the tour bus, or we're in the green room. Someone say something and you'll be like, blah, 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 right away. And they'll be like,
it'd be on time, right?
The whole room will be laughing. And I'll be like,
lit.
You're like, yo, Roger G. And some people get tight too, because you know how to hit him right.
Straightforward, yeah. But it's funny you say that, because instead of trying to say what I'm gonna do, you just do it. I'm Nike. I'm Nike. I'm not trying to say what I'm doing. I'm just gonna do it.
So now back to the early 90s, when I asked about other brothers you saw out there besides Clown, who were you inspired that you saw that was a street performer that you were like, yo, they're doing it right? Like, I'm doing it right, but they're doing it right as well. Who would that be, if you could think of? Or someone that you'd be like, damn, man, you mentioned Clown. You mentioned Clown. That means Clown impressed you back then.
Impressed me.
So now who else you were like, yo, they're dope?
Tick and Tack.
Okay, Tick and Tack. Shout out to Tick and Tack.
Shout out to Tick and Tack, man. Big bros. There's different people. There was people that's not B-boys. Laser Yogi.
Yes. Oh my
he
God, I haven't heard that name in forever.
The contortionist. Put his
Yes.
names over there. Tylon One got his style
Yes,
from him.
Tylon.
He got his style from him. He got his style from Laser.
So wait, Laser, he got it from Laser?
Laser taught Tylon One. Now you see the connection, right? Look, you didn't know it too. I told you this.
Yes.
Because Tylon One.
And that's a beautiful thing about the show because
I love Tylon One because he used to ask me to dance with him. He said, yo, put me down. Now this nigga's in charge of his shit. He got his big shit.
Yo, he's so dope, bro.
He's huge.
So dope.
But shout out to him too. He showed me mad love. That brother right there. He would get under my skin sometimes because he like fucking with me. Because he's my boy.
What about the Breeze? What about the Breeze team?
The Breeze team is definitely a big shout out to them. They were before them. They were before these people I'm talking about.
No, I know that. I
was impressed with they show, the basketball.
Yeah, Muggsy, Meek, all of them.
They were crazy with it. They
were gangster too.
They
were gangster too, man.
They wasn't the only gangster. I was a gangster and a gentleman. I was not always.
No, I know people didn't play with. I know people didn't play with.
You mess with me, we're gonna all be gangsters. It's just I just didn't like the way they handled themselves sometimes. It was Muggs. He was a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Always blaming me for taking shit.
Yeah, Muggsy was always cool with me, but I always had like one eye looking at him because I don't know if that guy would snap out of nowhere.
But his dancing, them niggas was the best.
Yo, and his tumbling skill, like how this guy used to levitate.
Funny you brought them up because I forgot about how this is how much stuff we know. We work with people.
Yeah, man. I also Zone too with the cigarette. Who's the other guy? The other skinny guy, really skinny. He's like flips too, very, very skinny.
Oh, James.
They used to call him Crack.
He's got he make that laugh, that funny laugh.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Yeah.
James.
Shout out to James.
He does a lot of stuff flipping and it's cool. He's good. But like everybody now, from back then to now, it's done.
Every time I go to the city, I don't recognize anyone. I'm like, I don't know, none of. And these are the kids of the kids of the kids.
Wow, a lot of people got jobs now because they have babies.
And some remain in the street dancing still, and had like Wayne Bliss too. Wayne Bliss is still doing it, man.
Yeah, I miss Wayne Bliss. The biggest shout out to him. That's my brother too. People think they say, yo, Bliss. They say Roger G. They call him Roger G.
What?
They say, ain't you the guy behind the mask? They think he me, because we look alike.
Yeah, I do look alike him. A little bit.
Yeah. So I get a look alike with Wayne, Alex, shit like that. The brown skins. You look at my
now moving on to the really, really, really dope stuff. If you could be, let's say if you could be remembered for one thing, what would it be?
Inspiration. He's my
inspiring people. Being an inspiration?
I'm inspired by him. I want to be an inspiration to the world. That's all. It's a good thing.
So meaning 50 years from now, someone researches Roger G on Google or something. The first thing, or they run into the show, they could be like, man, that man was very inspirational.
I want to be like that.
That's how you want to be remembered as an inspirational. Now, going back to you being a kid again, what will you tell yourself? If you could take a time machine and go back to that 10-year-old kid that I mentioned earlier, and you know it's Roger G talking to you in the future, what will be something you will tell that kid, which is yourself in the past? What would you tell him to help him out? Or don't do this? Or an inspiration, something you will motivate him with? What will, because we got kids watching the show and they would like to know if let's say a 12-year-old kid is watching the show and they're like, man, how can I be like Roger G? Like, how can you go back to that kid and talk to that kid and give him an inspiration or advice? What would you tell him?
I would tell him to be inspired by other people, be humble, be motivated, watch out for people with drugs. You know, watch out for the drug man. Watch out for people that negative vibes. Watch out for bad energy. Watch
That's
out,
a good one.
watch out for the haters.
So
Watch
now
out.
if the kid goes, what do you mean bad energy? Because remember, he's a 12-year-old kid. He kind of don't really understand what you're saying.
Bad energy is people that don't respect you for who you are. They don't like your energy. You can't match. You know, if I'm in charge, if I'm a kid and somebody put me in charge of the class until they come back from the bathroom, the teacher, and the kids say, "Oh, you ain't in charge." The teacher just let me in charge. Watch out for people with bad energy. They already that's bad
Oh,
energy. You know,
that's a good analogy.
we all together. Why we got his bad energy? So you got to know everybody else is rolling but you.
Now, how can you tell? How can you tell? Let's say, because you know you're already a master at this. You've been around the world a bunch of times. You've performed with so many artists, so many knuckleheads, so many backstabbers, so many dope, amazing, skillful people. All of these things. It took you a while, right, for you to kind of like master and learn how to read it. What will be if the kid tells you? How can you tell if that person has bad energy towards you? Because I think that comes with time.
Okay,
How,
let me say
you know what I'm
this.
saying?
Let me say this. If it feels good, fuck with it. If it don't, leave it alone.
If you get that gut feeling that it
You know
doesn't
what?
feel right.
He'll be like, I don't feel good. I don't like him. They'll tell you the truth. A kid will tell you the truth. So when I say what do you don't like about him? I don't know. It's bad energy. So you're trying to put your finger on it, but it's energy. Negative energy around you makes you feel uncomfortable. You know, when a kid feels comfortable, they can talk. They feel comfortable, and you can say what you want to say. You can feel what you want to feel. You know, bad energy is not good for nobody.
So now you still have that same mentality till this day.
To this
You
day,
just stay away from bad energy.
bad energy. Anything
Now,
bad?
do you still give them respect, even though the people that got bad energy,
Oh, I
you
love
still
you from
show
over
them
here.
love?
Stay over there. I stay over here. Yeah, I love you. Hey, what's up? My nigga, y'all, you still cool, but I ain't fucking with you. I'm staying over here. You stay over there. Hey, yo, stay there.
Now, in your entire career, name 3 highlights of events or concerts or show that stick out the most that you never forget, which was very impactful in your life. One of those moments that if you're going to be interviewed on national television, well, globally, the whole world is going to watch this interview and they want to hear. Let's start with one show or one TV performance, something that you will never ever forget. Try to think of that.
The tour, my
Which one?
the Fruitopia tour, Coca-Cola. I will never forget that. That was
Why
like
is that? Why is that?
2 years in a row. I made 100 G's and more. Like 2 years back to back. Like money.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I had 2 year tour. Back to
2 year
back.
two. So it was a 2 year contract.
Well, first it was 1 year contract, then it went to another year. So they went back to back. But I didn't
So
know.
even before that year ended, they already told you, yo, you're gonna be next year on this. Like, we
I
love
didn't
you.
know I was going to do that. So I did crazy money. Now, the other one was Michael Jackson. When I met Michael Jackson in his train station. The other one was when I got on stage with Michael Jackson. I was on stage with him. He said, the bodyguard said, look, he can't wait to get out there. I was breathing hard. I was ready.
And what part? What part?
The bad tour. I'm bad. They let me
No,
out.
no, no. But I'm saying the time that you were ready to go out, what piece was it? Was it the song "Bad" at that moment, or
He didn't
okay?
play
So go
nothing
ahead.
else. And when he played bad at the end, he was singing a little bit, and then he let me finish, come out and skate.
Yeah. So tell me again. You're in the side and you're breathing hard. And continue. Carry on.
Breathing hard. I'm like, I'm bad. Man, come on. Boom, boom, boom. That's when the music goes instrumental.
Yeah.
Boom. I come out killing it. Yo, the crowd went crazy, bro. 65,000 people.
Where was that at?
Australia, Parramatta Stadium.
Do you
1987.
1987?
87.
Wow. 1987.
87, 88. The Bad Tour. 87, 88. So it went from 87, Michael came in around 88. Yep. It was touring all over the country. So, I got a chance to really hang with him on the tours. I did some things with him, man. And then meeting him. He liked my clothes, my shoes. This guy liked everybody. He was a great person, man. That's what
now, Fruitopia is one. Then on stage with Michael or on tour with Michael, is there a third one that you could say, wow, this is another dope moment in my life? Because I'm trying to expand it. You're talking about the 80s. So moving on to the 90s, what will be a highlight of a place or something?
Working with the Jay-Z thing, 99 Problem with Chick Anymore.
Oh, I remember that music video. That was so dope, man.
Tech was in it.
Mach 3, the Beat Boy.
What happened to him? Forgot about him.
He's in LA and he goes by Dalmasi, and he's a guitar singer. He's like acoustic.
It's funny you say he changed. See, look at that. He's changed. Totally changed. How the fuck he come from that to that?
I don't know. And he's a dark-skinned Dominican from the Heights. Dope B-boy under Full Circle. He came after me and then he will move to LA. I think he's doing some singing stuff and little acting and he also created an app that's called Battle something. And my bad if I don't remember the name, but he has a dope application that is about battling each other. Nice. And it's kind of like during the pandemic, you remember everyone was home. Nobody could come out. So you download the app and I could battle you through the app.
That's dope.
Yeah, some dope shit he did.
What I'm saying, like go to show you what I said. Don't put me in the box because he's a B-boy. I wouldn't even expect to see him playing music. You see, but I'm not going to put him in a box. I'm just saying, congratulations that you don't have to stay the way people want you to be one thing. You could be whatever you want to be.
That's so dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, in the 90s, when you're still performing, you're doing everything. Because do you see a difference with the street performing on theater or touring with a big time celebrity? Do you see that there's levels to it, or do you feel as a performer you're still gonna do your thing no matter what performance is that? Like, how do you see it?
I'm gonna do my thing regardless. I'm gonna do my own show. Like, I could get a celebrity, work with him, and make his show look good, make his show look real big. But I'm not gonna be able to do what I really want to do. Excuse me, as Roger G. Because Roger G want to take over. I got songs too, nigga. You got songs, I got songs. I'll ride your show, but I want to do mine too. Can we work this out, Usher?
Yes, and I know you got your cue.
But you know, Usher's trying to roller skate now.
Yes, I've been seeing that.
Yeah, but see, he's not roller skating. He's taking it easy.
And let me tell you, my wife is a big fan of you. Let me tell you.
That's nice, man.
She never knew.
She stayed on roller skates.
Yeah, she did. Let me tell you, her inspiration, besides yourself, one of the inspirations, she did a 365-day skating during 2021, meaning every day she was going to skate. Wow. And she completed it. And really? I never forget.
You hear that?
I'm talking to her, whatever, and then we're watching Michael Jackson video Bad, and then I go, yo, that's Roger G right there. What? I said, yeah, that's Roger. Shut up. She couldn't believe it. I was like, I swear to you, that's Roger G.
She didn't believe it.
I think she hit you up or something, or tagged you. Like, yo, like.
She's saying hi. I was trying to get to you from her. Oh, talking about the game. So we just got connected, and I'm like, she skated a lot too. So I was like, she's really good. I was proud of you doing your skating. I was like, that's it, man. You remind me of me and my wife. That's what I like.
Oh, so and guess what? Every time I was there with her, I felt the mentorship and inspiration from you guys. Because I seen you and your wife back then.
The same
You
time.
guys are amazing performing and all that.
Mhm.
To this day, she's dying to one day, hopefully when you get better, maybe we see each other one day out of the Central Park or some show, but she needs to skate with you. She want just to say, yo, I skated with Roger G.
Right. We could do that. We could all do that. Yeah.
And I'm so looking forward to that because again, like I said, you're such an inspiration from the beginning. And brothers like yourself need to be held on a pedestal because you guys do not get the spotlight y'all deserve because now the kids now they're so focused on what they're doing. There's something missing that's called history, knowledge.
Wow.
Those dudes before them, it's kind of like a martial arts school.
Yeah.
You gotta respect the sensei. The
Oh,
master.
my torch is burning right now. I'm trying to pass it down, but to the right ones.
Now, you have any proteges under your wing that you little Roger G's that you're trying to transform?
Yeah.
You got a few of them or a big crew?
I got a few.
And they're learning the ropes the right way, the way you do it?
Yeah. I have to because you can't go past one step at a time, You got to do one thing at a time, the right steps, make the right moves, and then you shine. And then you know what it is? It's basically being disciplined. The word discipline.
Yes.
A lot of people don't go to the military. You know why? You know why?
Why?
Because they have to be disciplined.
They have to continue.
Don't tell me what
over
the
and
fuck
over.
to do. I don't want to hear that shit. Shut up, boy. Shut up. And you're like, I'm not used to my daddy talking to me like that. Why you talking to me like that? Man, you know what I mean? So you
and the ones that make it through that discipline become something.
Oh, they become a man. They become boys to men.
There you go, boys to men.
And then they get with a girl and they be at the end of their road.
I'm telling you, bro.
That's a good one.
Yeah, why? Come on, man. You gotta talk to Peaches, talk to somebody, and be like, "Yo, put me on that stage and give me that mic and just start talking." That's what you gotta do. You start talking, man.
I'm gonna get my own platform. I'm gonna make my own podcast and start telling jokes, start joking.
Please do it, man. Like we need more brothers like yourself to be on there. Like, do you understand how amazing it is to have a brother like? Again, like you said, a character like yourself.
I want to be a character on the podcast. Have fun like you.
Yeah, man. Just have a conversation with.
Have a conversation, right?
You can talk all the shit you want, whatever you want.
I'm gonna call that shit anything goes.
Anything goes.
But none of you hoes.
So you had a good time out there in Georgia with the fam.
Yeah, I had a great time. My mom.
I saw you in the jacuzzi. I said, my man Roger G in the jacuzzi. Chilling.
Honey Rockwell the best, man. Her and Roger looked out for me. I was in the jacuzzi with the bubbles touching my little feet. Oh, that was feeling so good.
Yeah,
it makes me feel good. Honey. It get better. Yeah, Honey got a lot of love for me, man. Show love.
Did you check the studio out? You went to the school and all that?
Yeah, man. I went there, met some real nice people. Some prestigious people.
You saw Alex on the wall?
I was with Alex. He was standing next to me.
Man, let me tell you, you need a picture up there too. Now that you're still alive, your picture should be up there too, man. You're part of everything, man.
No,
like,
don't jinx me.
Nah, man, you good, brother. You know, Alex was just a stubborn guy, man. You know that, everyone. Like he could have done something different, but it's unfortunate. But I miss Alex, man.
I miss him with a passion, man. Kidding?
I used to love watching both of you guys. You guys would be snapping on each other.
You should talk like, you kidding me?
You kidding me?
You kidding? Are you stupido?
Yeah, I never forget this day.
We laughed hard.
Yeah, we were doing a photo shoot. We were doing a photo shoot, and then everyone needs to get together. So Steve Love goes, Alex, I'm gonna go, and you're in charge. You're the one that's gonna make sure that everyone takes these pictures
No.
together. So Alex says, all right. So they give him the position to be the manager, and nobody's listening to Alex.
They don't listen to
So then I hear him saying, come on, everybody, get in your pachichu. And I go,
your petitions.
in your pachichu. And I said,
Baby.
I couldn't believe I said, Alex, what you said? And he knew that I knew.
Like in your
I was
pachichu.
crying right now.
Oh, what's
I never forget. He looks at me with a dirty look because he knows that I'm calling him out on that. And he goes, I go, Alex, go where? He goes, you heard what I said? Get in your pachichu.
Oh man, you killed me.
I forgot who was the one that said.
Oh man.
What is he trying to say? He's like, he's trying to say, get in your position.
Ooh, you got me crying, bro.
Oh man, my tears are coming.
That's funny.
It was hilarious, yeah.
Yo, man.
And I know I remember the other part that we will be talking, and then he's on stage. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, his voice.
You remember when he do that a lot? Like his voice would crack.
He's funny.
That will always happen to him, man. Now, was it you or to him that it happened that we were doing the show?
It happened to him.
You know what I'm about to say?
What?
With the blind kid? Was it to you or to Alex? Well, we were performing, and I remember someone is locking and jumped off stage, and then he's locking, doing his thing. He went like this, and it was a blind kid. The blind kid is like this.
I didn't see
And
it.
he didn't know the kid was blind, so then he rubs his head and keeps locking.
Okay.
And everyone is on stage like, yo.
Really?
I just don't remember who it was, if it was either you or him, but I remember that shit had me dying, man. But so many tours, Singapore, Korea, definitely Korea, so Korea, that was pretty crazy.
I had Singapore on my own. I had Italy on my own. Got all that stuff on my own through connections, Bboys, they were hard to work with.
Yeah.
They show me their ass, man.
Because of the discipline, right? They don't have that respect discipline.
They were really kids then, flips, abstract.
Oh, I remember that tour.
Yeah, they was acting like kids, man. It wasn't.
The hotels would be destroyed.
It's not good, yeah.
Yeah. I remember this, and I remember one time it was with you, and I remember you stood. We were all in the hotel. I'm not gonna mention what show, but whoever was there remembers this show. And you said, "Yo, Flash, everyone meet up at my room." And I said, "All right, what's going on?" So we all met at your room, and you said, "Yo, nobody's doing the show until they pay us so and so much." Remember that day? You said nobody's doing anything. Who's down? Everyone was like, all right, we're down. Roger, we're down. And nobody moved their feet. And then you said, let me call the man right now. Yo, you need to pay us this much. If not, nobody's doing the show. All right. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Roger. You were ready setting up kind of like the respect for dancers. That moment I learned a lot, because I was a little confused what was going on, but I realized what you were doing was showing others
unity,
how to respect themselves, and the unity.
Yeah, more used unity.
Yeah, and not a lot of people do that, because people are just for themselves.
Yeah.
So I learned that a lot from you, working together, making sure they're not playing you. If it's $1,000, not 200.
I'm an entertainer first before the money, man. I'm an entertainer first. And
your passion.
Yeah, when it comes to paying people, I like paying the ones that's worth it. You're worth paying. I rather deal with your bullshit than to pay him.
Yeah, because you're manageable, right? The person is manageable.
See, I'd rather deal with your bullshit than to deal with his, because you can do a lot more. Your skills. but I'd rather
Yes.
deal with the bullshit that comes along with it.
Yes,
But
yes.
there's times that somebody else, I'll be like, I'm not dealing with him. Even with his bullshit, I don't even want him. You know what I'm saying?
And it's all passed down. And it's all passed down because you're there. I could imagine, like you mentioned some names of people. Where do you learn all this discipline from? Where do you learn how to be like organized, and besides your wife helping you out too?
My wife, definitely.
Because I know Sylvia has a lot to do with that.
Yes, she do.
Because we all need somebody to, because sometimes you could just be the entertainer, and it's kind of hard to be the owner, the
Right.
manager,
That's
the accountant, the advertiser, there's so much into this, right?
More responsibility, yeah.
Now, do you really believe in the saying of the more money, more problems? Do you think that's for real?
Yeah, but I'd rather have that problem.
You're right. Have that
I
problem.
was cool about it, right? Yeah, but I'd rather have that problem.
Man, you had that in your
Cool about
pocket.
it. Huh?
I said you had that in your pocket.
Yeah,
I
you can
wasn't
tell,
even
right?
done. You were already saying
I
that
was
shit.
way ahead of me.
Yo, that's so trippy, man. Yes, so dope, man. But yeah, we're getting to the end of the show. And this is what I want you to do. I'm gonna give you your own screen, brother. Man, I could be here forever. It's just so dope just
I
to
know
like,
we got lots
just
to do.
kick it with you, man. There's so much to talk about. And I know you're hungry too. I can smell the food here too, man.
Yeah, me too.
I know you're
I
hungry.
want
So
to do this again with you. I don't care.
no, we do. This is just planting the seed. I always tell anyone that comes on the show, this is planting the seed.
Then I'll take it to another level. Where I want to do some shit.
Yo, that would be dope.
Do it live. Yeah, shit like that.
Yes, yeah. So what we'll do is this. I'm gonna give you your own screen, and I want you to tell everybody what you're up to these days. Where can people find you online and connect with you? So and give your shout outs as well. Go ahead.
These days I'm busy making beats at the lab right here at home, chilling. And what I'm up to these days is just getting well, trying to heal up, come back and rewind my knee, my legs, and continue to be Roger G, the unique force. May the force be with you. And
yes.
Also, I just want to let everybody know I'm at Roger G for Life at Roger G for Life at on Instagram, Roger G for Life, and Facebook, Roger Green. You just check me out on Facebook.
If they want to book you in the future or book your act or your guys,
Unique Force Hit Squad. That's another page. You'll see that. And just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Got YouTube, Roger G. So on the platforms, and don't forget to get the song Keep On Dancing.
There you go.
Roger G. And it's on all the platforms, Spotify, all that stuff. You name it.
And I want you to give your shout outs. Any shout outs out there? Anyone that you think of?
Shout out to Jordan Steely that passed away, my friend. Man, shout out to him. How you can live so young, live so good, live so bad and die so young. Live so bad and die so young.
Any other shout outs? Anyone out here you want to give a shout outs? Well, I gotta give a shout out to your son, Gigi, man.
Shout out to Gigi, Locatron, shout out to my wife, shout out to my family, my moms. Shout out to you and your wife. Shout out to everybody, man. Just, all the dancers worldwide, all the rappers worldwide, all the DJs worldwide, all the skaters worldwide, Bboys. That's what I do. I'm in this music thing. It's not just rap, dance, skate. It's not one thing. It's all above.
Full on entertainer, my brother.
Yeah.
And you're a very inspirational person that till this day, I still find you very inspirational because it's just your energy, man. It could be just like last time. I remember we were on the phone and you were in Georgia and I had a laugh attack on the phone with you. Just have it. Remember that?
Dude, that's laugh I had in a long time.
Yeah, we were dying.
Yo, bro, I couldn't even see you. I was like laughing so hard. I was like,
yeah, man, it's a blessing, it's an honor, and I would like to thank you again for just inspiring me
Shout
so
out to
hard.
Rockwell and Roger Orko ATL, I love y'all, man. You know, and all my peoples worldwide. You know who you are. Don't forget to get that song. Shout out to Flash Talks, history worth listening to. You know what I mean? This is what's happening. This is a good platform for people that don't know how to speak for themselves.
There you go. There you go.
You know why? Because if you don't speak for yourself, somebody else will speak for you.
Ooh, I like that one. That's what's up. You see, you always finishing it with a dope say, brother. Even in the shows, man, you always have those final words.
Final words.
Yeah. And we're gonna leave it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Flash Talks, history worth listening to. That is Roger G. I go by the name of Flashback. Thank you for watching the show. There's more to come in the future. It'll be a part 2, part 3, or part 4. You know,
I got Roger that clothing coming too, y'all. So don't forget, we got it out there. Roger that.
Roger that. Roger that. Stay behind, my brother. Peace out, y'all.
No.